Hey guys, it's Megan and welcome back to the studio. So today I'm showing you all of my current beauty favorites. I feel like I had quite a bit, you know. It's been a good month. There's been a ton of brands that have been dropping hot fire lately, off the charts amazingness, okay? And these are some of my faves. Some of them are kind of old. They're not new drops. And then we got a couple sprinkled in. So let's go. My first fave is what I use to prep my face with every day now, ever since I started using it. It is the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. You guys, listen, Linda, okay? I always say when you're doing your makeup before you start, you need to make sure that that base is basing, okay? You really got to prep the skin. Make sure it's as smooth as it can be. And this really does help. First of all, get into the scent. It's very pleasant. It's very rich. It's luxe. You get quite a bit in here. Now, one thing I will say, I don't know how thin I'm supposed to be using these. You would think this is one, but really it's two in my eyes. Like, I pull it apart. So I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not. It doesn't like look like it's pulling apart. It looks like very thin ones. So this is going to last me a minute, but I do have backups. They're really good. Again, it's the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. So boom, that's number one. The next one, y'all, this lip liner has me in a chokehold. Okay, it's the Anastasia lip liner and it's in the shade Malt. I've used quite a bit of her. Like, she's running out and I hate that for me. But let me show you the shade. I love this because it's not too dark and you can see it has a really pretty warm undertone to it. It glides perfectly. I love a good pencil. Like, a retracting is cool, but like, I love a good sharpened lip liner. Like, you can't go wrong. I actually picked up two more colors of their lip liners. I haven't tried it yet, so I'll keep you posted, but I got Cool Brown and Chai. I love the formula. Glides on nice, but it has a good long-lasting type of feel to it. Don't let this length deceive you because I've been using her. They come long. Like, these pencil liners, I feel like you're getting your money's worth for sure. So I would definitely pick up 2 or 3 of these, hands down. Okay, I feel like with this next product, it is probably the most slept on out of my current favorites right now. And it's the Makeup Revolution Glass Skin Primer. You guys, if you want glass skin, I have dry skin, so I would recommend this if you have dry. Or even maybe normal, just be careful of your placement. If you have oily skin, run, okay? Run to the hills and grab your powder. This is not the product for you, okay? But if you want that real glass skin, because I feel like we're kind of shifting from highlighters, like just straight shimmer all over the face, we're kind of moving away from that and going more into just a gloss, more of a sheen, if you will. I put this on as a primer and I put it in like the high points, and the reason for that, I'm gonna rub it in. Oh my god, are you kidding? It's because it does what it says, okay? It's going to give you glass. Initially when you put it on, it does feel a little oily, but when you let it really sit and mold onto the skin, you'll notice that that oily texture goes away, but the beautiful shine that it gives is still there. Like, look at this. It is so slept on. Like, I never hear anybody talking about it, but even now it's starting to dry down and I've even rubbed it in and you can still see the beautiful sheen and shine that it gives. Like, honey bun, you're gonna be set up to win. Your skin is gonna look glassy, healthy, beautiful, all the things. It's amazing, and it's labeled Ultimate Dewy Finish, and it's ultimately telling the truth. Would it even be a Megan B Studios video if I did not mention Miss Danessa Myricks? Probably not. At this point, I feel like this brand is probably sick of me. Sick of me at this point because I talk about them all the time, but it's truly because I love the brand. It's been bomb. It's been for the culture. It's been for everyone. It's been inclusive. It's been quality. It's been luxe. So I can't help but to love her, right? This is the new Danessa Myricks Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette, and as you can see, she's been loved. Especially Harvest right here. I use this more as a eyebrow shade. I didn't do it today on my brows, but it's just the perfect warmth. It has a pomade, which it's the larger boxes. These are pomades, and then the smaller one is a powder that has Upsolite in it. And Upsolite she has put in her balm foundations and her primer, and it just gives an amazing blurring effect to the skin. This palette, if you saw it on my TikTok or my Instagram, I did a full face using this palette. I used it for my cream bronzer, for my cream contour, for my brows, for my eyes, for my lip liner, for my lipstick, for my eyeliner. Like, honey, I used her for everything. So if you travel, if you're on the go, if you're a beginner, if you're a pro MUA and you need something for your kit that's universal, get this palette. You will not regret it. She will be dearly loved. If you have that beautiful, deep, dark skin, mix in a little bit of this with your contour, baby. You will not be disappointed because it blends out like a dream. It's one of the most interesting textures I've ever played with. She is right here on my vanity at all times. I love this palette. Next one is actually for hair. And if you can see, we're doing a little something different, okay? It's giving bedhead. It's giving I woke up like this. I've been using it all the time. It's the Mermade hair crimper. She's heavy. This comes off. Like, the crimper part actually comes off. They have wands that you can interchange it with. It goes up to 410 degrees. So I don't like to leave it on for a long time, especially if you're just kind of wanting this nice effortless look. I don't use any hairspray really, unless I want it to stick for a few days. I'll kind of just run it in, and then I just braid my hair up at night, take my braids out, just 2 pigtails, and my hair comes out bomb. I did it very messy actually, but it just gives a really nice wave to the hair, and it's effortless. I can make it big. I really love this crimper. It's funny because this is the first time I've ever used a crimper was with this brand, and I was pleasantly surprised, and now I use her all the time. I just feel like this is becoming my vibe. 30 inches. I always use Hair So Chic LA hair. If you are looking for amazing raw bundles, okay, this is the natural Indian wavy texture. What I love about this hair, I guess this is a current beauty favorite, right? My weave. One thing that I really love about it too is that it feels real. If you know, you know. My natural hair blends in really well with it. It's not overly shiny, but it does have a beautiful sheen to it. I don't have to deal with shedding like that. This is amazing quality hair. Hair So Chic LA. Go get you some hair. This next beauty favorite I'm going to show you, I feel like the biggest idiot. I had it in my vanity drawers and I just wasn't using her, but now she came back to life. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. It's not super heavy mist, so you don't need a lot of it. I am in love with this. It smells amazing. Even if you are super powdery and you've put all your makeup on and it is like matte central, you're looking dead, okay? It doesn't matter how much powder you've put on. When you use this spray, it will bring you back to life. The glow will be glowing. The mister is honestly probably where a lot of the money and the investment went into, because it is one of the best misters of a setting spray I've ever tried. Because it goes on so even and fine, that's one of the main reasons why I love it. And then of course the finish, like it makes my skin look so bomb. I'm never going to forget her again. She's always going to be in rotation. Next up is a concealer. There have been so many brands that have come out with concealers in August and September. I don't know what is going on in the beauty community, and I will say a lot of them have been good. Like, a lot of the concealer drops right now have actually been kind of fire. These are the Dose of Color concealers. They're the Let's Face It concealers. She had already came out with concealer. I think she kind of switched up the formula. She definitely switched up the packaging and made it more matte. But I absolutely love this formula. Medium to full coverage. I love the finish. It's very creamy under the eye. It doesn't crease on me. It's not patchy. I actually like this formula better than the other one, and I really love that formula. So this one, I feel like it comes on a little bit thinner. like the texture is a little bit thinner than her original one. And don't sleep on this brand. This brand has a lot of amazing products, and I'm just gonna claim it right now. I would love to have a collab with them. Mega B Studios and Dose of Colors. We're gonna vibe. This next current beauty favorite is by a brand and with a product that I've already loved and adored forever. They come out with seasonal shades, and this shade right here, it's the Buxom Gloss in Pumpkin Pie Latte. This is one of the most beautiful nude glosses ever. If you know about Buxom, they have like a nice plumping effect to them. This is actually labeled a plumping lip cream, but you can see how beautiful that shade is. Like, it's not too cool, but it's not too warm. It's not too peachy. It's not too taupey. It is the absolute perfect shade. Like, I need about 2 or 3 of these, and I keep it on my vanity with the rest of my Buxom glosses. Y'all, let me show you. It's so aesthetically pleasing to see them all lined up like this. Especially if you're a brown girl, like, that will be your vibe and your zhuzh. I wish that they made that a permanent shade. Buxom, please make that a permanent shade. It is the perfect nude colored gloss. Last 2 products are kind of random, kind of not. The first one has saved my life. I don't say that lightly. This right here is the Lume Whole Body Deodorant. It's aluminum free. I got the scent Peony Rose. It's my favorite. I did not believe the ads when I saw it all over social media about how it will completely eliminate scent, all the things. I didn't believe it. I am one of those people that as the day goes on, like 4 o'clock, we need to kind of change. We need to reapply some things. If you know, you know. By the time the end of the day rolled around, I just felt like, ugh, you know. With this deodorant, it gives me 0 scent, 0 perspiration. I adore this, and I love that it's also aluminum free, because a lot of aluminum free deodorants do not work. Like, they be lying. Okay, well, at least for me, it actually works. Love Lume. And then the last one is my current favorite scent, but I've actually mixed 2 together. This came in a little set during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It's Alien. It's Alien and Alien Goddess. This is my scent. I love it. You don't need a lot, okay? Because she's potent. She's rich. I am going to go and get the full sizes of these. I already tried Alien before, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And then I smelled Goddess, and Goddess is basically like Alien, but just a little bit more floral. I like to mix them together. They smell so amazing. This is my signature scent. I go in with Alien first, then I use some Alien Goddess. This is perfect to like travel with, you know, if you kind of want to freshen up throughout the day. These are the perfect like little travel sizes. So funny because I used to never spend a ton of money on perfumes. Like, it was Bath and Body Works for me, okay? I wasn't spending a lot. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what the vibe is, but like, I am really investing in my perfume collection. I don't know who this girl is becoming. I used to never do that. If I did spend money on a perfume, I would just have that one perfume and I would use it every day until it went out, and then it is what it is. It's over and done with. We moving on. But this has been something that I've been really wanting to invest in lately. And so I have a whole like perfume wish list. So anytime my man wants to get me a gift for my birthday, for Christmas, or just because, he has my perfume wish list and he can just scroll and pick. It just makes me feel so much more confident throughout the day when I have a really nice perfume on. All right, y'all, those are my current beauty favorites. Let me know your current favorites down below. I'm always up for trying new things. Let me know if we kind of have the same energy and some of these are your current beauty favorites too. And as always, y'all, I love you. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with me. I just feel like we're bonding, you know? A lot more content coming your way. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.